Jamie, good to be back. How was that first session?
Yeah, good. Worked hard, to be fair.
It's a bit warm out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, we did it early enough so it was a bit cooler, but yeah, still, when you're running and putting yourself through, a bit of work, it's difficult. But no, their attitude was bang on, which I expect, and yeah, good to see some new faces, good to see some old faces back, and it's good. Yeah, nice little session to start off with.
I mean, that was a good mixture today of sort of half and half. Experienced lads.
Yeah.
And even some of the younger experienced lads will help with the really young ones who were here today.
Yeah, it's good to see, like see Bars and Jims and Lee and Cammy and stuff, and then great to see Taylor back with a shirt on and kicking a ball and stuff. So he's looking in good shape today. He's great, and he's a voice as well. He's vocal. He's one of them ones I think you're speaking about, the younger ones where he can help the even younger ones through. But no, it's a good mix. Senior boys, some new faces, some lads I want to have a look at that I've heard are, worth getting them in and having a closer look. So they done well. Breads and Crepe on a great session. We planned it in the week and it was good and a bit of everything. I mean, back in my day, I didn't really see a ball in the first session, I don't think, but it's still all changed now.
I said to you yesterday about, normally that first session back, they're a little bit unwell after that first session.
We got them into them early with a run in and then we wanted to change it up with the ball work, but he's still working hard. They're still working hard even in the ball. You know what I mean? The ball session. So, and then to finish it off again with a bit more running was the way to go really. But yeah, I can't fault them, to be fair. The new lads applied themselves really well, and senior boys are just I just know what I'm going to get from them. So,
I mean, you've got your first game a week today.
Yeah.
How do you plan pre-season? Obviously, you've got 7 games in July.
Yeah.
Training a couple of days a week. Obviously, when you've got your midweek games, you'll just probably train. How do you work all that
out? It's just we'll sit down and go through, what people have enough minutes in them. I don't want to give people 90 minutes straight away. We've got to ease them back in, and then it's only fair on me that I give the new lads a go. You know what I mean? So they've got to showcase their selves and show me what they can do. So giving them just 10 minutes here and there ain't going to do anything really. So, and it's just gradual, I think. I mean, listen, Tottenham's a tough one to go in with, but we've had this conversation over the summer about last year. I didn't think, and not being disrespectful to the teams we played last year, it probably wasn't hard enough. I didn't think
you get nothing out of
and then this year I look at it and think, God, that's a tough one. But I've played it as a player, and you could win all of it. You either win all of them or lose all. Nothing really matters. It's a matter of what we get out of it individually, and we can work on stuff as a team. Different formations, looking at different things, gives us a good idea of where we're at. But I mean, just going back to the fitness thing, the boys, especially nowadays, they'd look after themselves. Do you know what I mean?
It's not like it used to be.
No, do you know what I mean? I know some of them go on lads' holidays and all that, but they go to the gym, they go for a run, they look after themselves. I mean, I was lucky, I was relatively fit, but I still like to drink and go out and do stuff. And do you know what I mean? So,
and it's that. Say, like you talk about the length of pre-season and the games. If you go 2 or 3 weeks without playing a game, you feel it a yard off it, don't you?
So. And I didn't want to, last year was a hard season for all of us. The staff, myself, the players, the club. And I didn't want, there didn't need to be an instant, let's come back at middle of June or beginning of June. They need a break. It's a long, hard season. They need to spend time with families and loved ones and go on holiday, kids, whatever it may be. And then I needed just to come back ready to go, and they were good today.
Yeah, I would like you say it's a
long season.
It was a tough, hard season.
It was hard last year, yeah.
I would imagine especially the senior lads, it's a fresh
you need
feeling.
You need new faces as well. You need new faces to freshen the group up and get the camaraderie and banter going. New faces, new little things, and you just need. It was that like going back on last year. It was hard, wasn't it? It was hard for everyone, so it's tough, and we need to come back now with a renewed energy to get us where we need to be. It's going to be a tough league. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a tough league, but we want to be in there fighting
I mean, the good thing is, obviously, with the 5 lads we've announced this week, there's a lot, even with a few younger lads in there, there's a lot of experience in that. With the younger lads who are coming through, obviously, we saw 2 or 3 making the jump up last year. It's going to be a good mix.
It was important for me to. It's all very well looking at new players, but you've got to secure the ones you've got. Do you know what I mean? And them boys, as we say, the senior, so to speak, players, they're my core players. I need them here. If we're going to be successful, we need to nail them down and get them in, and then they're good role models for the younger lads. Getting Taylor back will be brilliant. You've got your Owens, you've got the lads coming through, the people that played a part. We're trying our best to keep Robbie here, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and it's been non-stop at times, but we want to get a team out there that's going to have a real go and see where it takes us next year.
Brilliant. Well, great start. Enjoyed watching them out there for a
thanks, mate. Yeah, it's good to see a few people watching, to be fair, and come down and just have a look. Pitch is looking great. Happy and Pete done an unbelievable job on the pitch, and for them to let us to use it is just great, really.
Yeah.
So it's looking in great nick, and Happy's done a great job. So all looking good, positive.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Dad. Top man.